Welcome back to Brad Pitt Career Mode on F125. Today we're back for round number 6 at the worst track of the year, Miami. Oh, what is this? Is this phase 3 unlocked? It is! How did we do that? I thought that was gonna take a lot longer, but okay. Well, that is great news. We can unlock some more upgrades here. We'll start with chassis, and we can do powertrain as well. So we'll have new sets of upgrades for both of these departments. We have some parts we can develop as well. We got a couple aero upgrades. We're gonna do dual development. Get that on both the cars, and then we have one in durability as well. ICE reliability testing. That should be pretty good. Let's see what we've got for upgrades. We got 2. Powertrain and aero. I think we're going to give them both to Mr. Brad Pitt. And we'll develop the rest and give them to Alonso soon. All right, into the race weekend. It's a sprint weekend in Miami, so this will be interesting. Well, if any of you watched the last season of Brad Pitt Career Mode, you would know that Miami is basically a slur on this channel. I hate this track so much. I hate it with a passion. Last season, we had our worst results of the year around this track. I'm pretty sure we placed 19th on pace as well. It's not like we crashed. We were just complete buns around this track. So hopefully we can turn it around this year. Yeah, it's already a bit apparent that we do not have the pace around here. Struggling in the practice programs. The car setup feels fine for the most part. It's not really the car's fault. It's, this is just my personal worst track on the calendar. I genuinely hate this track so much, but we are in a much faster car this year, so I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. All right, well, into sprint qualifying we go. So we've got 1 lap, and we got to make it count. We're on the mediums as well. So I don't I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, first and final lap in Q1. And we go first in the session. Wait a minute. Not purple in any of the sectors, so not the best lap. It's with 125.8. 9th in the session. Uh-oh, that's scary. Well, we barely squeaked by, but we made it to Q3. We're on the softs now. Hopefully that's going to be better, but I don't know. Here we go, around the final corner in sprint qualifying 3 in Miami. And we go 8th place. Oh my god. We're in the fastest car, man. Well, Fernando also didn't do very well, so that makes me feel a bit better, but this is gonna be tough. Well, not much to do in terms of strategy. It's a sprint race, so 10 laps on the mediums. And here we are, parked up on the grid, 8th place, our worst qualifying position so far this year. 5 red lights are coming on, and we are racing around Miami for 10 laps in the sprint. Kind of a bad start off the line here. Alonso pulls in front. And we can get past our teammate, but not past Lando Norris. So only 1 place off the start here. We have a lot of work to do. I'm pretty sure we're a little bit faster through this next section of corners. And the AI really close to the back of Lando Norris in the slipstream now, heading down the straight. Here we go. We can go for a nice easy move on the McLaren here. Going to switch to the outside and up into 6th place. Before we get to the braking zone, locking the fronts pretty bad, but we can out-traction the McLaren. There we go, that's another place. We still have a lot more overtakes to do here. The DRS is gonna help us out with this one. We're gonna go up the inside on Antonelli into the final corner of the lap. We're banging wheels a little bit with the Mercedes, but he's still sticking alongside us. We haven't lost him yet, so we're going to be fighting into turn 1. We're going to squeeze him to the inside and take the racing line into turn 1, still side by side with Antonelli. He finally backs out. Okay, so it looks like there's both of the Ferraris and then both of the Red Bulls up ahead. We're going to need these guys to start fighting it out so we can catch up. I don't think we'll have the pace. We've got a little train of cars behind us right now. Yeah, Lando's right on our tail, heading down the straight. He'll have DRS, so we might see a move from Lando. There he goes on the inside, and there's not much we can do about Lando right there. He's ahead before the braking zone. This is definitely not feeling good right now. We're definitely not at our fastest.
A few inches later.
I think we're going to see a move from Antonelli here into the final corner. He has DRS. We don't have that much battery to fight this with, but we'll take the inside line and maybe outbrake the Mercedes really close to contact with Antonelli. On to the final lap now. I can't wait for this to be over. These mediums have completely died off. There is... Oh my god! There goes Antonelli. Oh, jeez. Okay, terrible mistake there. Maybe we can get it back on the straight. We'll have DRS. But... Oh, we can't... Yeah. That's so wide. These tires are cooked. Well, we can pretty much wave Antonelli goodbye. He is long gone, but now we've got Alonso right behind us. He'll have the DRS as well, and he's going to fly past us into the braking zone, and we're still under pressure from Gasly on the inside. Just trying to at least keep 8th place. This is turning out to be just like last year. Absolutely zero pace around this track. I'm not even going to bother going for a move on Fernando. There's no point risking contact for one extra place in the sprint. But there we go, around the final corner. And this will definitely be something to forget. Finishing 8th place in the sprint in Miami. Started 8th, finished 8th. We made up some positions, but then we lost them all. That was not a good performance. We need to make sure that we do not repeat that for the full race. That's for sure. Into qualifying we go. Hopefully we can get a good qualifying position here. The race is supposed to be full rain. So if we can start towards the front, make a couple moves, it might be a bit easier to defend from cars behind, especially without DRS. So a good result here is definitely needed. Final lap in Q1. Not a good one, but I think I know where we need to improve. I think we should be better in the next sessions. Here we go. Finally, a good lap. Purple in Sector 2, 1.5 seconds of improvement. And that'll put us in 4th place in Q2. A little work to do, but we're getting there. All right, first lap of Q3 on the old set of tires. We still go purple in one of the sectors. Need a big improvement here. Ooh, okay. Fully locking in here. This is a big, full lock-in. It's 1.3 seconds of improvement at the moment into the final corner. We need a couple of tenths out of this corner, and we got him. 1.5 seconds now. Purple in Sector 2, up to the line, and we'll see where we're at. It's pole position. It's pole in Miami. That is insane. Okay, well, it's a full wet race, so 2 sets of inters, I guess, is our default strategy. We took a little bit of fuel out of the car, and hopefully, from pole position, we can shoot for a win. I don't know if we'll have the pace here, especially in the wet. I don't know how the AI will do. But here we go, starting first on the grid. 5 red lights are coming on, and we are racing around Miami for 29 laps. We get off the line very well into turn 1, clear of any attacks from cars behind, and I'm sure we're going to be experiencing very low grip on the opening laps. We might see a move from Verstappen into the next corner here. Obviously no DRS at the moment, but Verstappen has got the overspeed. He's switching to the inside. We'll have the racing line for the corner, and it's going to be side by side with the Red Bull. Really low grip around here. We're still side by side. We've got the inside. Maybe we can just squeeze them out, just get a little bit of traction, and we can pull ahead before the next left-hander. That was a bit close. I think we're going to see another move from Verstappen into the same exact corner. Hopefully we can fend it off a little bit easier this time. There he goes, down the inside. We'll have the outside line once again for the braking zone, and into the corner we go. This time we can pull ahead a little quicker. On to lap 3. We're holding our own actually pretty well. Usually in the wet, the AI are unbeatable. The fastest lap goes to our teammate Fernando Alonso, who's actually passed Verstappen. So for the second weekend in a row, we're running 1-2. We're going to see a move from our teammate here. I don't want to defend too aggressively against Alonso, especially in the rain. He's up the inside. Not too much we can do about that. It's really hard to defend from an overtake with the outside line. There's just not enough traction to put the power down as soon as he'd want to, but we can go for a move up the inside on our teammate here. Side by side through the corner, a little bit of contact. That's exactly what we want to avoid. Fernando's going to keep first. Just cannot get past him right there. Well, we're still stuck behind Alonso in second place, but the good news is we have the pace to keep up with him. We've used a lot of battery, but that's the fastest lap of the race, and we're pulling a gap to Verstappen behind, so this is going very well. The rain has definitely slowed down. There's a dry line that's formed pretty nicely on track right now, so we definitely have a lot more grip than at the beginning of the race, but we're still just a little bit too slow to pass Fernando. Verstappen is still comfortably behind. He hasn't really gained any time over the last couple laps compared to us two at the front, so we might be chilling? I don't know. I mean, that's shocking. Yeah, I think if we can keep up this pace, we should be on track for an easy 1-2. Fernando's in the pit lane. I haven't heard anything on the radio about time for new tires, and we set the fastest lap on the inters, so I guess we're on the crossover. They pit Fernando before us. What? Oh wait, like everyone switched over. This is so weird. Okay, these inters feel completely fine. There's plenty of grip on these tires, and they're it does not feel like they're overheating at all. I don't get this strategy call. There's more rain coming later in this race. It said heavy rain on the forecast at the beginning. I think we stay out. I think we stay out on the inters and wait for rain.
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain.
5 minutes until rain.
Like
That's just a couple of laps. I don't think we should pit for slicks. I mean, this is a crazy gamble. If it waits a little bit longer to rain, we're gonna lose a lot of time, and it is not gonna work out well for us. But these tires feel fine. I think we wait. I think we wait for rain.
Radar suggests weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes.
Okay, so rain is taking a bit longer to hit than originally anticipated. Fernando's starting to gain time, so the slicks are faster, but we still have a decent gap.
Hey, rain is imminent. Rain is imminent. Be careful out there.
All right, rain is about to hit. I think what we do is maybe next lap we pit for a new set of inters. They'll be a little slow for a lap or two, but everyone else is going to have to make a new stop to get onto the inters.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tire at the moment.
Wait a minute, is it?
Okay, dries seem like the best tire for now.
It's raining on track. Okay, I think that's what we do. I think that's the move. Yeah, the rain is slowly starting to come down. There's not much on track yet, but I think this strategy call is the perfect thing to do. Fernando's passing us into P1. There he goes. So we'll be a little bit slow after we pit, but I think this is the right move. We're gonna come in at the end of this lap, and hopefully this works out. Here we go. Hopefully the rain is gonna be heavy enough where this is a good call. Otherwise, we might be screwed. All right, fellas, you're up. Let's see what the Brad Pitt crew can do. It looks like a good stop from the team, and on to a new set of tires that will probably be a little bit slow, maybe for a lap or two. But if we get more rain, we should be in a great position. All right, well, a good sign here is that Lawson has not gained any time on us since we left the pit lane on the inters. I mean, he is in a slower car, but I think if this was the wrong choice of tires, we would be feeling it by now. No information about if the rain will get any worse. DRS disabled. We might have absolutely sniped this strategy. I think this is gonna work out absolutely perfectly. Yeah, we just gained like 2 seconds on Lando in the last section of corners. It definitely feels like we have more grip. We're gonna get a lot more exit speed than the McLaren. Here we go. All the runners on slicks are gonna be a lot slower out of the corners. We are way faster on these inters. This is a nice, easy overtake up the inside, past the McLaren. We are absolutely on the right tires right now. This is perfect. Oh, that's Lawson out of the race. Oh, it's a VSC. Oh, that is not good. That might screw us over big time. Oh, that is terrible timing. If everyone pits under the VSC onto the inters, we just shot ourselves in the foot so hard. And I assume they would. The inters are faster. That is really bad. That is really bad. Wait, what? Why is no one's pitting? Why is no one pitting under VSC ending? Everyone just missed their opportunity. Everyone on the slicks just missed their opportunity to switch to the faster tires, and our strategy is now still on. And look at this exit speed on Piastri. The slicks are so much slower. We can maybe go for a move on the Red Bull here into turn 1. It's going to be a late lunge down the inside, but we just have so much more grip. Why did they bottle that strategy? That's crazy. Oh my god, there's just so much more grip, dude. Like, look at this, just breezing past Russell. Super easy. Thank god no one pitted under the VSC. Why did they not pit? I don't understand.
Inters seem to be the fastest tire.
Okay, yeah, no shit. I wanted some information about how much more rain we're gonna get, but we are breezing past people. We've gained 3 seconds on Hamilton in the last couple of corners. So the inters are absolutely faster, and the rain is starting to come down even more. Here we go, passing everyone in the pit lane on to lap 20 and into turn 1 up the inside on the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton, and that's P1. We'll have a gap to the cars behind too. That was absolutely the right strategy. The VSC almost ruined everything, but that worked out very well. So it's Alonso behind, essentially. Hamilton still has to pit. So it's Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc, and there's an 8-second gap to the next runner on inters. Here we go, on to lap 23. Verstappen is still about 7 seconds behind. Alonso started to drop back. So Verstappen is showcasing his wet weather driving, but the only concern at the moment is our inters will be older. So at the end of the race, we should be slower. Okay, Verstappen's starting to dig into this gap little by little, lap by lap. He's gaining time. So we are slower than Verstappen at the moment, but the race is starting to wind down. So I don't know if he'll have enough time. Wow, okay, Verstappen is absolutely flying. 4.3 seconds is now the gap to the Red Bull. So he is gaining major chunks of time each lap. We've got 5 to go. There is a chance we see a fight with Verstappen at very end here. Oh boy, 2 seconds is now the gap to Verstappen in that Red Bull. So on those new inters, he is a lot faster. And we've got just over 3 laps to go. It's a safety car.
Safety car is out. We need to
oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Well, we had very good luck last round in Jeddah with the safety cars and the red flags, and now we don't have very good luck with these at all. The first one almost ruined our strategy, and the second one is going to bring Verstappen right behind us and give us a restart at the very end of the race. We're looking at an Abu Dhabi 2021 situation here. We might have one lap of racing to beat Verstappen. Wait, what? Safety car in this lap? The rest of the field's not even close to catching up. It's just Verstappen and Leclerc. Alonso is 9 seconds back. So we've got Verstappen right on our tail, Leclerc right behind him, and we've got a safety car restart with 3 cars fighting for the lead to decide who is going to win in Miami. We're backing up the pack, and now we're going to punch the throttle, dump the battery into turn 1, try to create a gap to Verstappen, but we've got 2 laps of racing to fend off Verstappen, who's been way faster. Well, luckily, we have plenty of battery. Obviously, there's no DRS, but we have a lot of battery to fight Verstappen out of the straights. But this is going to be really coming down to the wire. We've got a bit of a gap to the Red Bull, but I'm sure he's going to be catching up. He was gaining almost a second a lap until that safety car. This is going to be a prime spot to go for an overtake. We need a really good exit out of this corner and onto the straight, but we've gained a lot of time through those last corners. Verstappen is a second behind now, so we should be good. Here we go, on to the final lap. Verstappen 8 tenths behind, and we cannot afford a single mistake on this last lap, or Verstappen is gonna snatch us up right away. Yeah, Verstappen is still right in our rearview mirrors. He is faster on those new inters, and he's probably got plenty of battery stored up after that safety car restart, but there's only 2 places he can go for a move. One is at the end of the straight, and the other one is into the final corner on the final lap, but it looks like he might be going for a move. Right here, he's going to take the opportunity. We're defending the dry line. Verstappen around the outside. We're still side by side into this left-hander here, locking the fronts completely and covering off Verstappen for the time being, but we still have another straight and another place that Verstappen can go for a crazy dive bomb, and that's into the final corner on this lap. We need a good exit here and to dump the battery and hope Verstappen is not close enough. There we go. Verstappen is too far back to even think about a move into the final corner on the final lap. After a late safety car, there's nothing Verstappen can do. We're going to take home first place in Miami. Ultimate redemption after last year. What a race. Perfect strategy, good pace, and that is very satisfying. Redemption from the sprint, redemption from last season. That's a win in Miami. That was unexpected. I have to say, going into this race, I assumed we were going to drop a lot of points to Verstappen. This is by far the worst track for us on the calendar, and we pulled out a win. If it was a dry race, this might have been a different story. We did not have the pace at all in the sprint, but luckily the rain came. We nailed the strategy, and this is what we get, a win in Miami. If we can win here, we can definitely win anywhere. That is very satisfying. Don't get me wrong, I still most definitely hate this track. I hate racing in Miami. I think it's terrible, but it's definitely nice to pull out a win here. We're off to a good start this season, for sure. Well, here's a look at the driver's standings. We're currently beating Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship by just under 40 points and leading the Constructors as well. So great start to the season, but you never know what can happen. I'm not going to get too comfortable yet. You can never count out Max Verstappen, so we'll see what happens. All right, well, that was a very unexpected win in Miami. We've got Imola up next. That should be pretty good. I think the car will be well suited to a track like Imola, so we'll see how that goes, but I'll see you in the next one.